hello. And yes, let me get going. All right, welcome YouTube. So I have YouTube here, I have TikTok here. I am going to be going back and forth. Today, I'm going to share with you how to attract customers. I'm going to share with you why most people don't make money online and how you can fix that. Because you know why most people don't make money online? They don't know how to stand out. My name is Michelle O'Neill. Let me quickly introduce myself. Good morning. How's Paul doing today? Introduce myself. I tried to have success in network marketing, and I really worked hard in network marketing. And I was introduced to digital marketing a little over 3 years ago, and now I've made 7 figures in the digital marketing space because I learned this strategy. So this entire week, I'm going to be going live and sharing with you magnetic marketing, because when you can master this, money follows. Okay, so we're going to talk about why most people don't make an income, why they can't get customers, and we're fixing that. Okay, we are fixing that. Hello, my friend. How's Tim doing today? How's Tim doing? From the Netherlands. Welcome. So if you guys see me going back and forth, it's because I'm also live on YouTube. Hey, was that who? Jeff, thanks for following me, my friend. Just call me your Hove dealer. Now, we gotta quickly go today because I do have my Legacy Builders training where I get to mentor people that are building a business and want to leave a legacy for their family. So I have to get off of here in like 50 minutes. So you guys ready to get to work? And again, when you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. And YouTube, if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments. So for those of you guys on TikTok, if you have to bounce off of here early, do one thing first, grab your Freedom Formula Blueprint, make sure you screenshot and grab that. And next thing, go back to YouTube later and watch the replay. So go to my profile and follow me on YouTube. Thanks, everybody. Let's go. Ready in San Diego. I love that. It's 22 degrees here. So like somebody from San Diego gets on and I'm like, they're just making me jealous of their weather. Hey, my friend, how are you? Okay, let's get going. First part. You guys, first part, if your content isn't working, you need awareness. Why isn't my content working? You need to ask yourself that. So real quick, before we get deep into this, I need to ask you guys a question. In the comments, put a 1 if you already have an online business, you just need to learn how to attract daily paying customers. Put a 1 in the comments. Put a 2 in the comments if you don't have a business yet. Okay, let me know who my audience is this morning, okay? Put a 1 if you already have a business, you just want to attract daily paying customers, or 2, you don't have a business yet. Because if you do not have a business yet, you're learning a strategy when you launch your business is going to help you get customers, okay? Perfect. I love it. Well, I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me today. Right? So if you have a question about System.io, you got to reach out to System.io. That's a company. I'm not System.io. I just promote System.io. Okay. You guys all think I don't have that much pull. Okay. So why isn't my content working? Now I need to share this with you guys. Last night, I spent 2.5 hours on TikTok from midnight to 2:30 a.m. And all I did was literally go through people building a business content. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you right now. It was boring. Ouch. No. It was boring. I see why people aren't making money. I had no idea who anybody was helping. I had no idea what problems they solved. And there was zero emotion. So I'm like, that's it. This entire week, we're focusing on magnetic marketing. I'm literally going to help you master that marketing because I didn't see anybody's messages. I literally like binge watched some people's content. I was like, I have no reason to want to buy. See, it's us why we make money. It's not anything else. Matter of fact, there is some phenomenal coaches out there that literally believe their coaching sucks. And I'm like, no, your coaching doesn't suck. Nobody knows about your coaching. So if you're promoting some affiliate marketing or master resale rights and you're not getting customers, the raw reality is how many people are actually going to the website. We have to take responsibility for ourselves. You have to own up to the fact that you got to get better with your marketing and your message. And that is really, really hard for some people to accept because it's easy to be the victim, but the victims never make money. So that's my goal with you today. So you have to find out, like, why isn't my content working? That's why every single week I track every single one of my datas. I know how many people went to my capture page, how many people converted when they went to my capture page. I know how many leads I get every week. I know what my percent of people buying from the amount of leads I get every week. I know how many new followers did I increase on social media. I know how many new comments did I get on social media. And I also know how many new visits to my profile did I get on social media. If that number doesn't improve every single week, I got to go back and look at this. Most people don't make money because nobody knows why to trust you. So guess what? With all that being said, hey, my friend, we're fixing that today, okay? And by the way, for those of you on, okay, I got YouTube. YouTube, you're going to have to put in the comments, but I'm going to actually give you the magnetic marketing mini training workshop today. Okay. I'm going to give it to you. Look at this and all the questions that you can answer. I'm giving you that today. There's a form below here. Fill out the form. I'll be sending it to you after my mentoring call today. Okay. Get it? It's going to help you. This is what we're focusing on all week. I'm going to help you master your marketing and become that magnetic on social media. Now, for those of you on YouTube, once you go here, okay, and you can see the link right here on my YouTube, you'll get the Freedom Formula Blueprint and then reply to that email and just say you want the magnetic marketing worksheet and I'll email it to you. Please just have grace with me and give me till this afternoon to get it to you because I do have to bounce off of here in about 45 minutes and do a training. But other than that, I will get it to you guys. And let's just hang out every day this week and help you master marketing. I love Monday meetings. Me too. And you know what? I'm so glad that we do our legacy builder calls on Monday because it just equips you for success. That's the goal, right? Okay, so let's go right here. Are we able to develop the website? I don't know what you mean by that. Develop the website. Okay, so ready? First question. You guys ready for this? I'm giving you guys questions today because we are going to master this. My goal with each and every one of you, I want you to drive to completion in your business. You have to show up as that person that can help people. Okay, reset. Yes, very good. I like that word, by the way. Okay, what kind of content are you posting? Let me know in the comments because y'all said y'all already have your own online business. So what type of content are you posting? These are questions that you need to definitely pay attention to, right? That you definitely need to pay attention to. Let me see. Okay, think about that. I'm so excited. Me too. So why isn't my content working? That's the first question you need to ask. And what kind of content are you posting? Here's what I've noticed. Again, 2.5 hours I spent last night because I'm going to help my community master marketing because the moment they do, that's the only reason I've made millions of dollars in the digital space because I took the time to master this. You guys treat content like you're loose with your content. You're just like, I posted my content, but there's no value. If there's no value, why would anybody buy? Okay, so somebody said my story. Okay, my story. What I see a lot on social media was a lot of 7-second trending with words on the screen, which there's nothing wrong with that, but there's zero emotion. There was zero emotion. Like zero. Okay, so for example, okay, how often do people take action on your content that you're posting? It's really important, my friend. So what type of content are you posting and how often do people take action? Okay, this is where a lot of people fall short. If the answer is not very often, and by the way, if you are a beginner here, I'm giving you content that literally what they give you in masterminds that people pay tens of thousands of dollars for, by the way. So I would not take this information loosely. I would actually take really good notes, because the moment you launch your business, if you take this information, you'll make money so much quicker. Okay. This is where people literally don't take enough time. And this is the most important thing you can master. So how often do people take action? So you have to give them something so they want to take action. Okay. Most people don't take action because there's no urgency. You're not creating any urgency in your content. So for example, I have a program where it's an interactive program where I actually mentor you in these strategies. What blows my mind is the amount of people that don't follow it. So for example, Success Leaves Clues. I gave my community 2 urgencies last week. Urgency number 1 was we're having a webinar. Of all the people I looked at, not one person was promoting the webinar wild on TikTok. There was one on Instagram. Okay. And number 2, I'm doing a 7-day global freedom launch inside my community. First thing I did when the 2 days before the global freedom launch, I posted a video, and it's my pin post. Because of that, 3 customers. Urgency, because they had a reason. Here's your golden nugget. They had a reason to take action now. Your content, when I was on, there was 0 emotion, and there was no reason for somebody to take action now. Now, if you go to my pin post, you'll see that it's the first video you see. It was like, inside my community, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm helping you with. And they went to pick that up, and they bought from me, and they said, I want to be part of the 7-day global freedom launch. It gave them a reason to take action now. So many people, you're just like creating content, but there's no reason for somebody to want to take action now. So ask yourself every week, why isn't your content working? And what kind of content are you posting? How often do people take action? If they're not taking action, then guess what? You're not giving them a reason to. That's it. You just got to give them a reason to, right? Next. When you post, what is your goal? How many of you have a goal when you post? You should always have an outcome when you post, not just post to post, not just to say, whoa, I got my 3 pieces or 4 pieces of content posted today. You need to have a reason, like what is your goal? So for example, my goal this week, every single piece of content this week is going to be based around magnetic marketing. Everyone, I want to help you master your marketing, because guess what? When I can help you master your marketing, money follows no matter what you sell. You don't make money because of a program, because of a course, because of affiliate marketing, because of network marketing. You make money because of you. Because of you. Most people don't even know what you're selling because they don't even make it through your content to find out. Because you're boring. Fix it, and money follows. It's literally that simple. We just have to fix it. And guess what, my friend? That's what we're going to do this week. We're fixing your marketing. Because if we can fix your marketing, you can have the best holidays you ever dreamed of. No mom guilt, no dad frustration, no credit cards maxed to the limit, but literally master your marketing this week so you can attract customers to your business. And if you don't have a business yet, I can help you with that as well. Okay. Hey guys, thanks for following me. Yeah, I would follow me because that's all we're talking about this week. See, I have a goal. I have a theme every week, and that theme has urgency. How many of you have a goal every week that has urgency attached to it? If the answer is no, well, guess what? That's why nobody's taking action, because you're not giving them a reason to. You're not giving them a reason to. You got to give people a reason to take action. We are a world of procrastinators. We procrastinate. Come on. Let's just be real. We procrastinate, right? We wait for the last minute, we procrastinate. So if you're not creating content that has a goal, a direct goal, guess what? People are going to watch your content and keep on scrolling. But if you create urgency to get them to take action, guess what? Some will. It's so important. Guilty as charged. Hey, Ernie, how are you, my friend? Okay. What is missing from your message? What is missing from your message? Again, you guys, I just got, like last night, I couldn't sleep. So I got on TikTok at 12 a.m. and I didn't get off till 2:30. All I did was audit. I just went through and binge watch and audit people's content. And you know what was missing? Out of 98%, zero emotion. Like I didn't feel nothing. I was like, oh, that's good. Or, oh, okay. And some people like use so many 7-second videos and there was so much jumble on the screen that my eyes were like going cross. Like it was way too much. Less means more. Less means more. And then some of them I took the time to read, but the song didn't match. There was no emotion. You guys, when you do 7-second, the goal isn't for you to go viral. Get out of that matrix if you got to go viral. Why would you want to go viral on a video because of a song when it's not even your perfect customer? That's when the doubt creeps in. That's when the uncertainty creeps in because you're like, I had a video go viral, but nobody bought from me. Well, because it wasn't your audience. Because it wasn't your audience. And so what I noticed is it was using like a trending song, but then the words on the screen didn't match. So for example, if I'm going to use a trending song that is upbeat, my B-roll is going to be upbeat and the words is going to have energy with it. If I'm using a more low, mellow song, it's going to be a more empathetic B-roll with emotional, just to the core to land with my perfect customer. How many of you actually take the time to do that? Think about that. How many of you actually take the time to do that? See, like if I'm going to create a 7-second video, can I give you guys a really hot tip right now? You can get off of here right now and probably make 10K before the end of the year just with this one tip. If I'm creating a 7-second video, a 7-second video with a trending song, the energy of the song matches the energy of the video plus the wording. And then the wording is based on me sitting in my chair, me looking directly at my perfect customer and having a conversation. Here goes, ready? What is that short 1 or 2 sentences I can say to my perfect customer that she can see that I can help her with her transformation? It's always like the outcome, back to the goal. What is my goal with my content? It's the outcome. I'm not just putting words on the screen because 55,000 other people did. I'm putting words on the screen because it's what would make my perfect customer go be like, oh, where have you been? I needed to hear that today. People will follow you when they feel understood by you, when they feel seen by you. It's not about you going out there going, you need to understand me. I'm creating content. I'm doing everything. That's the problem. It's when you create content that literally has your perfect customer be like, he gets me. She gets me. Who is this person? And they click on your profile. So if you are literally, this is a huge nugget as well, my friend. If you are literally creating content every single day and every week, the amount of views on your profile doesn't go up, you are not creating good content, period. Fix it today. And the only way you can fix this is if you become aware. Awareness is everything in this business. Because what will happen is if we don't become aware of this going on, guess what? You'll keep on posting the same type of content and you'll keep on getting the same results. Yeah. Keep on getting the same results. We got to stop trying to get the same results and we got to become aware. Like these are questions that you should literally ask yourself. And this one right here, you got to add emotion. Like I literally 2.5 hours binge watched last night, auditing accounts going, I don't feel nothing. I felt nothing. Now I can go to a gal in my community that is killing it right now. And her content, woo, it makes me want to do something. It literally makes me want to do something. Victoria nails her content. She nails her message. She understands this. Then I go to other people and it's like, okay. Most of them, it was weird. Here, I'm literally 1:32 in the morning and I drifted. Literally, like I literally was like scrolling and then my mind went somewhere else. That's why your content's not working. It didn't glue me in. It wasn't the magnetic part. And I want you guys to stop creating content like that because it's just wasting your time. Who is ready to actually take this and improve? Let me know. Let me know who is actually going to take this and improve. Me, good. 2 people. Woo, 3, 4, 5. All right, 6. Oh, I thought me. Yes, this is it. It's really wild. I'll share this with you. I have a gal in my community that has made millions in South Africa Rand, and her sales have decreased. And I went to her content, and I didn't even see her message. I literally am messaging her at 2:30 in the morning, and I'm like, girlfriend, what happened? You've gotten complacent. Like this is what I said to her. I said, go back to your old content from last year. Look at what you did then. That's why you made millions in South Africa Rand money. You got to get that girl back. This is why I'm new every single month. I'm brand new. I'm helping a brand new audience. I'm helping you. I'm serving. So many people get so caught up on selling. And that's why they don't make money. You got to serve. Just like when you create that 7-second piece of content, what's your goal? My goal is for that 7-second to speak to you. So you're like, who is this? And you click on my profile and okay, can I tell you guys something? I want you to look at your social media completely different. You have an online business. It's your storefront. Think about that. It's your storefront. So you think about like if you're going downtown or even at a mall, right? Most people, if you see a brand new store, before you go into the door, you look through the window. That's what people are doing with you. That's why this is another golden nugget. Gosh dang, I'm dropping them. It's only been 20 minutes. Let's go, right? Take this and apply. And by the way, it's going to be pure fire like this all week. I am going to help you master your marketing so you can make money for the holidays, period. And if, or what, let's go. So wait. So I want you to visualize this. So this is mine, okay? By the way, can I share something with you guys? You know how easy you have it with marketing today? Like when I launched my business on TikTok in September of 2022, I couldn't schedule my post. I literally have all my posts done for today and they're all scheduled. I'm like, this is so great. So because when I get off of here, I got to do my legacy builder training. Then I got some brand training I got to do for the bundle pack. And I have all my posts scheduled. I'm like, bless your heart, TikTok. Like and I had everything ready to go before 8 o'clock this morning. I'm like, it's so cool. So imagine all you're going to do is create 3 pieces of content, but you're going to understand this. And then like, it's all scheduled. I will not have to get on social media the rest of the day. That's what I love. Like, do you realize what an asset that is? Woo. So anyway, you want to make sure. So if your piece of content is so good and somebody clicks on it, the first thing they're going to do is go to your profile and they're going to start scrolling. So these first 3 videos have to be fire. Like fire. Because if the first 3 videos don't speak to them, they're out. Think about your behaviors as well. My first 3 change all the time. Like this week, it's ready for 7-day mentorship for launching your online business. That's the first one. And did you know this about the Legacy Builders program is the second one. And what is digital marketing and why digital marketing? Those are my 3 pin posts. I'm always changing them based off of what my goal is for the week. Now, if you're new, like I have I don't even know how many followers. I have 136,500 followers, which I built 100% organically. I've never spent a dime on ads. I do not do misleading marketing. I show you how to build a 7-figure business without spending any money on ads. I can show you how to build a 6-figure business without any monthly expenses if you know how to market the right way. And that's what I love showing you. And so I built that completely organically. And it's made me 7 figures online. So close to 8 figures online because of what I'm teaching you. So when you're brand new, so my first 3 videos are going to be a little bit different than if you're brand new. Your first 3 videos, again, got to be the awareness, okay? We got to make the shift, okay? We're going to talk about your first 3 videos. Shift from information to emotion. There was no emotion. Let me rephrase that. Victoria. She was the only one that had emotion. She had me so fired up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, let's go. I wanted to buy from her. Then I'd go to other people and I got bored. I found another gal that I really liked. She has her own coaching business. I'm like, I even literally commented. I'm like, you are good at marketing, girlfriend. Hands down, I gave her kudos. I'm like, you are good at marketing. I know she's successful. Her marketing was so good. Because she wasn't just giving me information. There was emotion. You guys, I want you to think when you scroll, think about this. When you scroll, what stops your scroll? And what type of emotion did you feel? So for example, Dallas Cowboys stop my scroll because they're my favorite team. I get excited. Even though they're losing right now, I still get fired up. Funny videos stop my scroll because it gives me the emotion of laughter, of fun, of energy, right? Tony Robbins stops my scroll because he gives me the emotion of empowerment. Like, I got this. I can do this. Think about you. Think about who you follow. Why do you follow them? What stops your scroll? Light bulb moment. Is your content doing that? Because after 2.5 hours on social media, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. And if you expect somebody to create content and pull you in with some type of emotion, why don't you expect that from you, for your people? Do you think your followers are different than you? No, they're not. You got to think about that. Ernie, I'm leaving this weekend and going to the Dallas game in Las Vegas. Gosh, I hope they win. I'm like, come on, you guys, you had a bye week. Let's go. So I'm excited about that. It's a week from today. Hey, greetings, my friend. Yes. You know what? Actually, Matthew, I think introverts are the best at pulling emotion in. You know why? Because we're not that loud. Like, we're not that, like, I want to be seen. I want to be noticed. You know, we're more like, I get you. I understand you. So actually, introverts can slay it. But you just, yeah. So there you go. So I want you to do this. So this is what I want you to do with your first 3 videos. If you're not getting consistent people to subscribe to whatever you have, okay? And by the way, I'm going to just be really raw with you right now. If you are not building an email list, you're losing thousands. You're losing thousands a month. I'm just telling you. We have no control over what YouTube is going to do. YouTube's algorithms can change at any time. TikTok algorithms can change at any time. Heck, TikTok can go away in United States. Matter of fact, if they're going to be sold, TikTok has already said we will not sell the algorithms. So if that's true, if that's the case, when TikTok is going to be sold, it's going to be a completely different world. And what if it's not the world it is now with the algorithms? If somebody hasn't built an email list, their entire income, it's like being laid off. It's literally like being laid. And if you want to learn how to build an email list, go right here, get my Freedom Formula Blueprint, because that's the main part inside the blueprint. It is. I teach people a freedom-based business, not to work harder to make more money, but to work smarter. This is what I teach, because your money is made in the email list, because that's where the know, like, and trust is being built. It's absolutely huge. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. It's absolutely huge. Because if you are not building an email list and you just have a stand store and you're taking people to buy from you, buy, because you're hungry, I'm here to help, serve. I want to serve you. Like, I want to serve you. If you go get that Freedom Formula Blueprint and it's not for you, I just am proud of you that you had the courage to check it out. Do you guys realize I have built an email list? And after 6 months of doing this, with spending no money on ads, I hit 6 figures in my business. And I noticed my email list was getting bigger. And I was like, this is awesome. See, because I didn't have stinking thinking. I had that CEO mindset. Most people would be like, oh my gosh, my email list is getting bigger and nobody's buying from me. Me, I was like, wow, my email list is getting bigger and they haven't bought from me yet, but they're still in my email list. Because we all know if we want to get off of somebody's email list, all we got to do is scroll to the bottom and unsubscribe. And so I was like, wow, how can I serve them? Because obviously they're not ready for my main thing yet. They're not ready for my main thing yet. So I launched just a $47 a month, just a simple to follow training, introducing them to digital marketing and how they can implement it in their life and in their business. And literally I added it to my email automations and it turned to a 6-figure income quickly, all because of my email list. This is why I see people not making multiple income streams, because they refuse to follow a proven system to build an email list. I do not know one successful person, I mean, I'm talking massively successful person online that hasn't built an email list. Email equals income. Okay. Okay. I'll go back to your comments here in a minute. I want to get through that. Yeah. And by the way, I will share this with you guys. If you are submitting for the form, what I'm giving you today is the Magnetic Marketing, the mini training worksheet. I'm giving you that. Okay. So if you're on YouTube, all you got to do is just go to mydailypaybusiness.com. You're going to get access to that and reply to that email that you want this. Okay. I do have a training call in about 25 minutes. So I will send it to you when I get off of there. It's literally, it has all these questions that I'm asking you. It has all of them. And it has tomorrow's questions as well. So if you get those answered before we come back tomorrow, you're going to be a step ahead and be able to execute quicker. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So next part, what elements do you want people? Oh, I'm sorry. First of all, well, this is true. This is true. What emotions do you want people to feel? Okay. Your first 3 videos, you've got to get people to feel a certain way. So if you're building a following, you want your first video that they see is your story. This is what you got to get really, really good at, sharing your story. You got to remove the so what. And I'm going to go into in depth about that. I think Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to create your story. And so you got to create that story. You got to remove the so what's from your story. Okay, so that's that video. The next video is your I help video. Who are you helping? Okay, and then you got to invite them to go up in the link and get whatever free offer you're giving them. See, I give people a Freedom Formula blueprint. It's the exact steps that I followed to make 6 figures in 6 months and my first million in 17 months without spending a dime on ads. I give people the exact steps. Now, if they want mentorship through those steps, that's what I'm here for. So I give people that for free, and I could charge a lot of money for that because now it's created 126 6-figure earners and 25 self-made millionaires from South Africa Rand. Okay, that's what I give them for free. So you got to give somebody something for free. Again, what makes people take action? You got to be doing that. And so that would be that video. The third video needs to be a value-driven video. Here is what I mean by that. Because a lot of you might be new to business and you're like, well, I don't know what kind of value. Yeah, you do. Why did you buy what you bought? So for example, when I was introduced to digital marketing, you know why I fell in love with it like this? I mean, it was like immediately when I discovered this business strategy, which I'm going to tell you, I think it's the most brilliant business strategy I've ever seen in my entire life. And that is the fact that you can have a done for you business, so no tech. And the fact that I can have a fully automated business that's literally out there working for me 24/7. So I no longer have to DM people or like have to scroll, spam people in the comments or DM people to make money. I literally can attract customers like this magnetic marketing that we're learning this entire week. And the fact that I can make 100% profit and I no longer had to share my profits off with anybody else. Can I tell you why I fell in love with that? This is a network marketing product that I love. I've been using for 7 years and I will forever use it. I have like a 2-month backup in fear if they quit selling it. That's how obsessed I am with it. Well, I used to sell it and I would make $12 on one customer. So if I wanted to make 6 figures, I would need 8,333 customers. That's why people struggle. You think you're going to make more money with a low ticket. No, you're going to add more work and you're going to make less money. I learned in this strategy how to make 100% profit off of high tickets. My number one selling product is $900. I traded making 12 bucks on a product to make $9. And now we just launched our bundle pack that is $1,400. It's almost taken first place over this one. And we launched into a global language in 2 languages now. So, oh my gosh, that was a no-brainer. I would create that value video. That's a value video. Perspective, what I used to sell, why I went here, how I love making 100% profit. You guys, in a digital business, you should not be sharing your profits with anyone. If you are, people are just trying to make money off of you. I'm just telling you. See, because I came from digital marketing or from network marketing, I was like, I'm going to help my community keep all the money. Because this was like the most important thing to me. So you're probably asking, well, then how does my community make money? What pays for the team is we charge a one-time $39 website fee. One time, not yearly, not monthly, but one-time $39 website fee. Or if you want the bundle pack and unlock 2 websites, it's a $69 website fee. That supports, I have a team of 7 people that cost me a very high 6 figures to run, and that pays for that. I make my money by marketing with my community because if I can continue to market, I can help them because I know what works out in the field. That's it. How you make 100% is because it is digital. The master resale rights have literally been around our entire life. iPhone is a master resale rights product. You realize Verizon is a $17 billion a year company off of other people's products. It's always been like that, but there's costs involved. So you can get the master resale rights on products and make 100% profit. Verizon sells iPhones over and over again. So I personally like to sell e-learning programs over and over and help people be able to change their life. That's a value video. I actually did about 7 different value videos in that, because it's why I was here and what took me here. But as you noticed, and I did that as an example, by the way, as you notice, when I was talking to you, I shared stories and examples that would relate. I think each and every one of you right now are watching me on a cell phone, so that registered. If you can create content that is relatable to people watching, they start liking you. And then if they start liking you, they're going to click on your profile to get to know you. And then if they like what they see, they're going to binge watch your content, and then they're going to go to your free offer because they built a trust with you. Did that just make sense? Yes or yes? Right? Think about that. That's the missing link. So that's the 3 videos you create: story, I help, and value. And there's so many different value videos that you could do. Like I said, I gave you quite a few of them, right? But you got to pick the one that speaks to your soul, that's in your heart, that you can just talk about over and over, that gets you excited. You got to light the fire. You're competing with how many people? You're competing with 5 billion people on social media. You're competing with the funny videos, the dancing videos, the cat videos, the news videos. You're competing with everybody. So how are you going to stand out? How are you going to be magnetic? You got to think about that's why your content isn't working. You're vanilla. But guess what? You can change that. You can change that by taking this step. One decision and you can change it, right? So here's this. I want my audience to believe that blank. I want you guys to put in the comments, what do you want your audience to believe? Put in the comments, what do you want your audience to believe? Okay? What do you want your audience to believe? I want my audience to believe that they too can make 6 and 7 figures online. I want my audience to believe that they too can follow a 2-hour workday and learn to get their income earning activities done in 2 hours a day, so they have more bandwidth and more space to learn and to earn and to spend time with their family and do the things that they love. I want my audience to believe that they can literally build a 6 and 7 figure business without spending any money on ads. I want my audience to believe that they can make 6 figures without no monthly expenses and the power of building an email list. I can keep on going. I want my audience to believe that they do not need tech skills. I want my audience to believe that they can get away from that second job and have 25 more hours back with their family. I want my audience to believe that they never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. And most importantly, I want my audience to believe that they can build a wildly successful business and leave a legacy, never have to look at their bank account again, and can make choices off of what they want, not what a boss is telling them they can have or what their bank account determines. That's what I want my audience to believe. That's called a movement. That's a movement. You got to create that. Does your audience know? Do they know? Do they feel you? Do they know what you believe in? Do they know you've created a movement? When I was brand new to, okay, I'll let you guys screenshot it, right? Screenshot, okay? You guys, this is huge, but I'll give you access as well. There's a form below here, and you can literally get access to this. Let's screenshot this. Okay, did you guys screenshot it? When I was new, and if you guys want the Freedom Formula Blueprint, it's right here. Get it. You'll love it. It's literally step-by-step simplicity, okay? Okay, when I was new, because I know many of you right now like, but Michelle, I'm new. Guess what? Everybody starts a business new. No following, really no understanding, just a lot of hope. When you believe, you will receive. Ouch. Because when you believe, your audience believes as well. How can you think that you don't even believe in what you're doing, but you expect people to believe you and buy from you? That don't even make any sense. You got to believe. That's why I tell people all the time, just borrow my belief, because my gosh, as an introverted mom that failed miserably in network marketing, if I can make 7 figures in the digital space, working super part-time, anybody can. But of course, you might be like, yeah, but you got lucky. But it's happened 126 other times. 126 six-figure income earners is not luck. That's a proven process. 25 self-made millionaires is not luck. That's a proven process. That's belief. You got to find that belief. Because when you do, everything works and people feel that belief. So guess what I did? Because without vision, people perish. So here's what I did. I was brand new. I had no idea. I literally thought I was too old for TikTok. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. So you're probably going, well, why would you go to TikTok? Because it's interest-based. And I was like, that makes sense. So what that means is it's not based on, like, Facebook is your friends of your friends of your friends. And you can post something in the feed on Facebook and it's gone, it's lost. TikTok, it's not that way. You can have a video that you did 6 months ago get traction again. And I'm going to share with you a strategy to help you get that mastered, by the way. This week, it's all about magnetic marketing, okay? So what I did, I started creating content and I decided I'm going to be a hope dealer. I'm just going to be a hope dealer. I'm just going to be the hope dealer. I'm not here to sell anything. I'm here to serve. I'm going to give people free value. And if they love it, and if they want to work with me, like, we can do this together, because I was brand new. I wasn't having success yet. I actually had no idea if it was going to work. But all I did is I feared more being in the same place in 6 months. So I went out there and I drove to completion every day. I drove to success. I had a vision. My first vision, okay, I launched my business in September and I was like, I just want to help moms never take a calculator to the grocery store again. As a mom of 6, I know what that's like. So I was like, how cool. Well, I'm learning digital marketing strategies. If I can help other moms learn these strategies as well, so they never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again, let's go. Again, see that? What kind of content for moms? And how often do people take action, and what your goal? My goal is to create content to show moms that they never had to take a calculator to the grocery store. Then November of 2022, I launched my community. I did it scared, but here's why I launched my community. I truly want people, I didn't want anybody to slip through the cracks, and I wanted to just know what they were doing and how they were doing their business. I launched my community, and I literally, when I launched my community, this is what I said. I said, by the way, I'm like 5 seconds ahead of you in knowledge and understanding, but let's just do this together. Mission and movement, mission and movement. And I launched my community. And then I was like, in December of 2022, I was like, let's set a goal to grow this community to 1,000 people in 2023. And let's go help 1,000 people, because I know if we can put 1,000 people in this community, many are going to make 4, 5, and 6 figures. Mission, movement. Mission, movement. People buy from people that are going somewhere. And that's what we talked about all over social media, on and on again. We kept on talking about it. Guess what? In May, I hit 1,000. And then I was like, that's it. Oh, and I think we had 2 people hit 6 figures. Maybe, I don't know. I know we had some 6-figure earners, because that was the moment. I was like, that's it, guys. I'm going to create 100 6-figure income earners. Mission, movement. Mission, movement. And that's all I talked about. Okay, guys, we're going to create 100 6-figure earners, 100 6-figure earners. I'm going to set 100 families free. I'm going to help 100 families get out of debt. I'm going to help 100 families learn this digital marketing strategy so they can take control of their life. Guess what? We're at 126. But when we're at like 54, I was like, Okay, this is happening really, really fast. So let's just go for 1,000 self-made millionaires. We got to get a bigger goal. Mission, movement. I've always had a mission and I've always created a movement. People will tell you what number they are as a six-figure earner or as a self-made millionaire in South Africa. They know their number. Mission and movement. If you are not creating that, that's the purple cow, by the way, then you're not a purple cow and you're not standing out and you're blending in with your content. How many of you had an aha moment when you heard that? Let me know. Let me know. How many of you had an aha moment, had a breakthrough when you heard that? Anyone? Because that's the problem. Your content is just like, oh, I shared my story. Did you? What did you share? Good. This is huge. And it's fun. Now, here's where a lot of people mess up. But Michelle, what if I say I'm going to grow a community to 1,000 and I don't? Well, of course you're not going to because you're feeling that way. Because what if you do? Because it's in everything in life. Everything. It's in relationships. It's in weight loss. It's in our health. It's in our business. It's in everything. What we focus on is what we get. So I always had to have a bigger version, something bigger to focus on. So it would push me to grow as a leader, push me to want to learn more, to master more, push me to understand my perfect customer more. And that's all I did. And it came fun. I've never had so much fun in my entire life. I met the most amazing people, all because I had the courage to push and just do something that I never thought would be possible. Like if you would have told me in November 10th of 2022, hey, Michelle, you're going to set these lofty goals. You're going to create a movement in your community and you're going to have 57,000 people in your community on November 10th of 2025 and you're going to be a self-made millionaire. I would have said, you're cuckoo. Not me. No, not me. I'm just a mom. I'm just a grandma. I don't want to make that kind of money. I mean, I'll be happy if I can make 300 a day, 109,000 a year. I'll be happy. Not me. I can never make or I can never make seven figures. I would have said that to you over and over because I didn't believe it, nor could I even comprehend it. But I didn't understand the power of this. I didn't understand the power of social media. I didn't understand. So my belief back then, November 10th of 2022, was one thing. I just want to work really hard and grow a community to 1,000 because I know if I do, I can help other families make 4, 5, and what if we make 6 figures together? What if we lock arms and just make 6 figures together? How fun will this be? We can all learn and grow together. That's all I thought about. How fun it's going to be to have success with others. And that's all I talked about. That's it. And I showed up every day for them. And then all of a sudden, I literally just started showing up and people were getting customers and people were making 4 figures and we were making 5 figures and boom, I hit 6 figures and a little bit later, some others hit 6 figures. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I had so many people inside my community make so much money, way more than I did my first 90 days. So much more. And I loved every second of it because it proved that it wasn't me. It wasn't just me that could have success. It was anybody that was willing to create something bigger than them. How many of you are truly willing to create something bigger than you? How many of you are ready to get out of your own way, get out of your fears, and create something bigger than you? See, this is why I love it. You guys are great. This is why I named my program Legacy Builders Program. So you can learn the skills to change your family's life. Learn the skills to stack multiple income streams so you can leave a legacy, so you can be proud of you. Be proud of you so you can achieve things you never dreamed possible. That's why I created the program. But if you won't take the time to master your message and your marketing and create an insane movement, guess what? You'll never make money no matter what you're selling. Who's ready to literally create a movement? I'm trying to help you right now so you make extra cash for the holidays and then you literally have the best 2026. I will create several millionaires in 2026 and a lot of six-figure earners in 2026. Will you be one of them? Will you be one of them? Will you be one of them? It's going to happen. You're either going to watch it or you're going to do it. It's your decision. I will create it. It's already, I have the vision. Be careful who you pay attention to. If you got somebody saying, it's hard to make six figures, I would run, because it's not. It's not. And if you can master this, you can change your life. So guess what? We did 1 and 2 today. We're going to come back tomorrow and do 3 and 4. I've just begun, my friend. I am going to help you. And if you want more in-depth personal mentorship, I'm getting ready to get off of here right now because I have my live mentorship call. I mentor you live every Monday. And what is this week? I think I'm hanging out with you on Thursday too. I am. No, am I? I don't know. I have to look. I think I am. I'm doing another call inside my community on Thursday. So I'm going to hang out with you twice this week that you get mentorship from me. And by the way, I do that for free. I do not get paid for that. I do it because I truly care about helping you reach your goals. Yeah, you don't got to share your profits with me. I'm going to let you make 100% profit. And I'm going to mentor you because you reaching your goals, you coming a six-figure earner, you coming a self-made millionaire is all I care about because I know how it feels. As a mom, it's life-changing. To not have pressure is life-changing. Get that pressure off my shoulders is life-changing. And I want that for you as well. So I got to bounce because I got to get on my call. I literally got 2 minutes. So if you want to learn more about working with me and about my mentorship, about my program, go right here. Grab the Freedom Formula Blueprint. It's free. Okay. It's at dailypaidbusiness.com. Do this. Once you put your email in, check your spam or promotions folder within, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. If you don't see it, check your spam or promotions folder. Reply to that email and use the word either free community or webinar or both. And I have a free community I would love to add you to so I can work with you, but I'm doing a free webinar tomorrow. You should get on. I'm going to show you how to build a global business to set you up for freedom in 2026. Are you ready? I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. YouTube, you've been awesome. I've enjoyed hanging out with you, YouTube. See you tomorrow at 10 a.m. TikTok, as always.